This is Ken Loomer. In part 1, I'm going to be giving a review of my Gretsch Renown Maple drum set. First we have the bass drum here, which is a 16 by 20 inch size, and it's made of 6 plies of maple. Now this particular finish they call Inca Gold, and this is not a wrap, it's a lacquered finish. And this was a special order in order to get this finish. So let's take a close look up at this finish over here. And it has, of course, the spurs. And what I like about the spurs is it's got the Gretsch name right on the spurs. And even the hoops, which are 6 plies of maple, they all have the Inca Gold finish. Inside and out. Very cool. And for the tom, we have a 9 by 12. And of course, Gretsch is famous for their 5 lug toms. So this has 5 lugs. And we're going to go over here to the floor tom. Of course, this is a jazz size, 14 by 14. And of course it's the Gretsch Renown Maple. Now this particular model set they only made for 2 years, and if you wanted it you had to special order it for this particular finish if you wanted the Gold Inca finish or the silver finish. And of course Gretsch with their Renown Maple series had the die cast hoops. Now I went to the Gretsch website, and their Renown Maple series does not have the die cast hoops. It just has the regular hoops on their set. And of course it doesn't have any of this type of finish, no lacquered finish. And on the floor tom it has, you can see the Gretsch name right on the floor tom bracket, and it has memory stops on it, so you know the exact position of your floor tom. Very nice touch. And the snare drum, it's a beautiful snare drum. It's the 5 by 14 snare, and of course all these drums have the die cast hoops, which the new Renown series does not have. They just have the regular hoops on their drums. And I think they even have the Gretsch name right on the snare butt. There it is right there. Excellent snare. And like I said, if you want to hear these drums, just go to part 2. And of course I've used these drums many times with my jazz quartet. So you can check that out. And what I did for the tom holder, because when I bought this set it came with a tom holder that you had to put on a cymbal stand, which I did not like at all. So I found out that Gretsch uses Gibraltar hardware, so I found this rail mount, and I put this rail mount on this particular Gretsch set, and it works beautifully. Very heavy duty, and it's got every kind of adjustment you can think of, because I do not want to put this on a cymbal stand. And this thing works out great. This is Gibraltar. And also for the cymbal stand, this is a Gibraltar L-arm, and I had to cut it so I can fit it right here on my bass drum. And this particular bracket here, that's a Pearl Master Series tom bracket, and it fits the size of the L-arm perfect. So I put one here, and I always have to have a splash cymbal. So I put one here. That's a Pearl Master Series bracket. And it fits perfect. And I use that for my splash cymbal. And like I said, all the drums are 6-ply maple, 30-degree barren edge, and they sound great for my jazz playing that I do a lot. And just all the hardware I bought for this set are just Tama hardware. Excellent. So if you want to check these drums out in action, please go to part 2. And I just want to make sure that you know that I have used this exact same set with my jazz quartet that you can check out. So thanks for watching, and if you have any comments to make, please post them. So go ahead and watch part 2 for the sound check of these Gretsch Renown Maple. Like I said, they do not make this particular finish anymore. It's a beautiful finish. And I believe the new Renown Maple, they now put a tom arm, a bracket right on the bass drum. But with this one, I custom made this, and it works out just great. This is Ken Loomer saying happy drumming.